Thanks for joining us this morning on Daytime, and we're going to talk a little bit about winter driving right now. Jamie, do you have any idea what this is?
That would be a snow brush for one's car.
Do you have it in your vehicle?
I have several.
Several?
I do.
Okay. Do you use it?
Every day.
Okay, good to hear. Our next guest is...
I've got a policeman up beside me.
Our next guest is Constable Phil Kane. He is with the Ottawa Police Service. And Phil, you are on the road on a regular basis, traveling, keeping our roads safe. But one of your pet peeves, along with your colleagues in the Ottawa Police Service, is the fact that at this time of the year, we have these brushes in our vehicles. Most of us do. A lot of people don't use them, though.
No, it's amazing. You could drive and do a traffic stop and pull a car over with snow all over the windshields and back windows, side windows, and you get to the car and you ask the driver, "Where's your snow brush?" And so many times I hear, "Oh, it's in the garage," or "It's in my wife's car. My wife's got it this time." Mm-hmm. You know, they've got 2 or 3 cars, but they've only got 1 snow brush.
Yeah,
and a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
At any store.
Yeah, I mean, it's the cheapest ones are $1.99 at Canadian Tire. You know,
now you're starting to ticket people who are having, but it hasn't always been that way, correct?
Well, I mean, I can't speak for other officers.
Yes.
Patrol officers are so busy in this city. Lots of times we're going from call to call to call. And yes, we'll see a car that has snow on it or a car that runs a red light, but we're already dispatched to another call. Right. So we can't necessarily do it. The traffic enforcement unit has more free time to go after just traffic offenses. Mm-hmm. So what happened last year is, I guess this is how this all snowballed, is I was in a residential area in Canada and I saw a car come out and literally every window was covered other than the windshield. And it was just the wipers were turned on, car was going. Couldn't see out the side, couldn't see out the back. So I pulled that car over and I was talking to the lady who was driving. She was driving a kid to school. And then another car went by me and it had snow all over it. And then another one and then another one. I'm like, okay, instead of me just doing 1 car and ticketing 1 car and letting the other 20 go by, I'm just going to stop all of them and just start cleaning all of them, getting some of the drivers out. Okay, this is what you got to do. I actually got out.
There's some of the pictures
that one there was at the Canada Park and Ride, and it had snowed 15 centimeters during the day. So myself and a colleague went out and just decided to park at the exit.
Right.
And in 90 minutes, I believe it was 79 cars. Sorry, 79 cars we pulled over, telling people you got to get out because as soon as you hit that roadway, we're on private property at that point, so we can't really enforce it. Yeah. So people were not happy. They're just, oh, well, I'm just driving 20 blocks or I'm just driving downtown.
But it can be serious, especially if you're on a highway, you get onto a highway, or you're going faster, and that snow that's on the roof of the vehicle goes flying off behind you.
Well, even just a residential area going 40 kilometers an hour and you don't see a kid crossing the street.
There's plenty of videos online that have gone viral of ice slabs that have flown off the roof of cars and shattered windshields. And imagine going down the Queensway at 100, 110, 120, and your windshield is just shattered, and you're in the far left lane. You've got nowhere to go. Yep. You can't see out. Yep. So it's your responsibility as a driver to ensure that everyone else on the road around you is safe. You've got to clean the snow off everything. When I say everything, I mean your windows, your hood, the roof, your taillights, the headlights. I'm seeing people taking the time to clean their windows, but they're not cleaning the headlights. So their headlights aren't visible, their turn signals aren't visible. So I have no idea which way you're going.
And the roof is,
well,
the roof is a big one. And people don't think that impairs their vision.
No,
so
exactly.
why clean it off?
Right.
Yeah. But you're putting other people at risk when that,
And so is it laziness? Is it I'm in a rush? What's the main reason people aren't doing it?
The answer is yes. I mean, it's definitely laziness. People are in a rush. Lots of people dress for where they're going. They're going to the office, so they're going to be, just in regular casual shoes. They don't want to stand outside in a foot of snow. They just want to get to their car, turn on the wipers, and you go.
Right.
The one I hear all the time is, well, my vehicle's too high. The SUVs and the pickup trucks, it's too high. Open the door, stand on the sill, and wipe it off.
Now, you are starting to give out tickets.
Yes, $110 ticket.
$110.
And they can go up. And if you're, this is, front window, back window, side windows, You know, if your headlights are covered, you know, there's a ticket for that. Taillights, you know, everything.
Now you were saying too that you stop people and people don't know how to defrost. They don't know how to work the innards of their cars.
You're actually teaching people how to work the console buttons.
I see
Which is
people
incredible.
driving and their inside of their window is all frosted up.
Oy.
So they're hunched down and they're looking through a little kind of
Yes,
hole
a
in the
little-
windshield.
yes,
So I've pulled cars over and I've seen drivers with little towels and this is how they wipe their windshield. And I'm like, what are you doing? Well, my windows are fogged up. So I look at their console, well, they've got the heat directed to their feet, which is nice, I guess, but you can't see out. So I instruct them, okay, well, this is what you do. This is how you can have your feet and your windshield. And the response I hear is, I had no idea.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, no idea. And these aren't, you know, 16-year-old drivers. These are drivers who have been driving for
Long
years.
time.
And scary that they have no idea, but they're putting that car in reverse and they're driving.
Yeah, taking off down the road.
Ay.
All right. Is distracted driving still a big issue?
Absolutely.
It's not getting any better despite the fact that the province has increased fees
No,
and demerit points.
I mean, what we're seeing now is drivers are getting the ticket, they're going to court, and they're standing up in front of the justice and saying, I can't afford this.
Okay.
And I mean, it's $490 ticket and 3 demerit points. So, you know what? The best way to avoid it or to afford it is not do it.
Yep.
Simple
Right.
as that.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in today.
You're very welcome.
Use the
you.
brush. It's
Use
in the
it.
car. If you don't have one, get one in the car and use
I
it.
have several
I like that.
that I use every day.
And I will check up on you.
Constable Phil Kane is with the Ottawa Police Service.